Oh no, I'm scared, I'm scared.
Say tea and biscuits.
Tea and biscuits.
Oh, that's not bad. All right. You've totally thrown me off now. Thank you very much. I wasn't expecting this.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. You are forgiven. That's my German impression, by the way. Whenever I'm yelling, pretty much. It's universal, really, isn't it?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
It's the angry language.
It's angry, but it's effective. It gets the job done.
And it doesn't have any sense of humor.
But they're my friend. German, for me, have the best sense of humor.
Oh.
You could approach a guy in a pub and just say, "Hey, you know what?
Hey!
Hey." You could say anything to anyone in Germany, and they will humor you.
Okay. Never mind.
I once met a guy in a chairlift, and I said to him, "Where's your family?" He said, "They are too slow." He said, "I left." He's German. He said, "I left them in Vancouver. They didn't get up in time." It's true. I thought, you son of a bitch.
Chairman.
Yes.
Now I don't myself.
Alright, this game should be starting real soon. I hope everyone is ready. I'm going to be commentating on this and uploading it and stuff for the sake of esports. I think this game's going to blow up quite soon, and so I'm practicing my commentary. So, yeah. Good luck. Wait,
Thanks, man.
just go for it. Happy Monday, everyone.
Don't worry, I've already won. It's okay.
Alright, so welcome to the live cast, everyone. My name is before I start speaking openly, my name is Welshie UK, and you won't have to put up with my face for too long, I promise you. But what I'm going to be doing today is doing a bit of commentary for us all for this game, and it's going to be esports in the face of everyone real soon about this thing. So I just want to get better at this, and I want to make sure that I captivate you, my dearest viewer. And you're going to be one of the cool guys that get on board with this before it was popularized. So without further ado, I'm going to get out your way and get into this game and see where it leads us. Thank you very much. Boop. Alright, so on the tail of Andrew 45743, he has started in the bottom left hexagon of the map today. We have 10 players, and that's one thing I really enjoy about this game, is that you have somewhat of a fairer fight compared to most other games, and we have some conflict going on over in the left side of the map between Chris and Gumball. Gumball is taking the hits and is actually turning out to be somewhat of a fair trade. Gumball is whistling. That's super annoying. Stop whistling!
No, you fucking fat.
Alright, okay. So he's getting into it, and the first kill of the game is down, and it is Gumball to get ejected from the game. 9 players left. They are all over the map, and it is quite sporadic. And this is one thing I'd like to introduce to you now. I can put sounds in and everything. Is that I actually have some influence upon the game here. I really do. So what I'm going to do is look onto the map, and I'm going to close a zone. There it goes. I'm going to close this zone, so that's going to make these players have to leave within the minute, or they will take damage. There is way you survive in this game is, of course, by taking out your opponents. You have your arrow, you have an axe, and also some other gadgets and gizmos to help you on your way across the stage. But you also want to avoid the cold. The cold is your greatest enemy here. If you take too much of a stroll in the wilderness here, you will freeze to death. And so things like fires, hot coffee will keep you warm. Will certainly keep you warm throughout the game and increase your chance of survival. There looks to be a bit of a gathering down on the left side of the map here. The map every time is a little bit different. If you look at the hexagons down on the bottom left of the screen here, they are always mixed up. If you imagine like a bit of a mix of cars, they're always mixed up, and you don't know what order they will be on the map. So it does add a bit of variety to the map. And that is one thing I particularly enjoy. No conflicts seem to be off at the moment. Let's see what else we can throw into the map to make things a little bit interesting. How about a bit of Darwinism here, which, if you're not aware, Darwinism is what gives people the bit of boost to upgrade their weapons and gadgets, and of course upgrading their chances of survival. And this lady, Deliveron, is getting a bit cold, so I'm just going to warm you up. Oh, she's in conflict at the moment, so I cannot indeed warm her up, and she's going to be in some trouble real soon. She needs to get out of this zone first. I wonder if the opponent is going to be helping her with that. She can make it out of the zone without taking damage, would be a great boost to her, but she does indeed need to make a fire for herself. She has a few things on board to help her with the game, like she has a snowball. Yes, snowballs will help you. What they will do, if you hit someone with a snowball, they will go down and increase their chance of freezing to death, which is something you don't really want to suffer from within this game. The fire is down. More people. That was Chris. Chris is down. We're down to 8 gamers left as the conflict goes off. It is Deliveron getting the early hit on with her grapple hook versus the hunter. Dancing in the air. Grapple's going off. Still 2 charges remaining. Snowballs and a smoke bomb for her. If she needs to get out of trouble, she will indeed pop the smoke bomb and make her way away from here. She picks up the arrow. Arrows can be crafted from your tree, or just be picked up and thrown right back at your opponent. It's lining up the arrow, not even close, I'm afraid. We'll lose a shield for her misclick there, and it also takes a spot of damage, and it's looking even at the moment. I believe she's fighting... Yeah, she's fighting Pro Gamer. Let's have a look at his perspective here. He's just got invisible for the second, and she has no idea. He's going to get a free hit in on this. I don't think she has a clue. Yeah, she does. And she actually gets some damage over onto Pro Gamer. That's amazing. He's down to 200 HP, which is about 2 more hits of damage for him. And he's going to take the glider away and try to save himself for another day. That was an interesting conflict there, but we have more fun to have ahead of us as I look to the zones here and see if we can close one. I'm going to go for the zone down here in the bottom right. That will get our gamers moving. So that's number 5. Russia, whose equipment is, his class this game is that of the hunter. He's decided to go for the hunter, and that is an ability I haven't seen before. They look like a bit of a blink teleporter action in game there. That was amazing to see. I haven't seen that before. That's new for me. We're all learning together, guys. We're all learning together. This is what we're all here for. We just want to experience this game and see what it feels like as an esport title. Me, myself, and I'm an aspiring caster. So things like this are always good to see. I do seem to be missing most of the action here, which is something I don't want to really make a habit of. Who has the most kills so far? We are looking at Chris, but the bottom 3 have been eliminated here so far. Chris, Gumball, and Deliveron. Kills, I'm not sure if the scoreboard is updating as it should be here, but I want to keep an eye on the map to see where our next conflict will be, and there is. It's certainly a congregation in the middle of the map, and you know what we do? We do put nukes. We put nukes in the middle here. So we're going to make sure that the guys are getting on top of that for the center of the map right before we drop a nuclear warhead on top of it. Russia. So see how they're getting a bit competitive? They want to grab that Darwinium in the middle of the map, and what they don't know is that I have a big nuclear warhead coming for them right now, and we're going to see if anyone falls victim to my nuke. Russia is low on heat. He's going to be cooling real soon. I'm going to go to number 8 here. Also fighting for the center of the map invisible. She is Pro Gamer 22. Is trying to get her equipment together before the nuclear warhead drops. The guys have 10 seconds here to really get out of harm's way. It could be too late for them. They need to, 14 seconds to get out of harm's way. It's going to get a bit desperate for them as there is a mad scramble to the edge of the arena. They're going to have to outrun the warhead here, and it's going to be quite a sight for me. Am I going to see it for myself? There it is. There goes the nuke. Wow. And amazingly enough, all of the gamers here got out unscathed, and there's more of a conflict going on over here. Number 7. Who is working on his equipment. He doesn't have much of an infantry with him to fight this. He has enough arrows, that's for sure, but he's also working with the wings class. There are 3 classes in this game: your grapple, wings, and tracker. And he's working with the wings, which are arguably the most powerful at the moment, as they give you an ability to double dash into your opponent, which a lot of people don't agree with. A lot of people don't agree with that. So it is two wing players dueling it out, 1v1 style, clashing with the axes there. Can he get the arrow off? I'm not sure if he can make it. It's going to be a big deal for him if he can make it. He needs to follow up with that initial bit of damage he got onto his opponent there. Darwinian shipments dropping in the local area. So the winner of this will have that Darwin currency to play and evolve their character. Gets the second hit in. Dark is going to look like he's going to make this look easy. Missing snowballs, dodging side to side. Also missing the odd arrow as well. That's a surprise. Receiving 2 arrows to him. That's not good for him at all. And he just wants to get this over with. I can see it in his gameplay. He is fed up and he just wants to get this done. He is trying to take out. It is number 5. Russia, who must be freezing. No, he's actually holding on for now. And the Darwinism within the 1v1 here happening on the side is going to take away the Darwinism and get the hell out of there and look to just upgrade his character. Yes, he is. Taking the smart move as well of upgrading within the tree. So that way, if you upgrade in the tree, people won't see you when you're most vulnerable. Right? People won't see when you're most vulnerable, and it's more of a safer, smarter way to play if you're going to take refuge within the bush, because when you do craft items for your infantry, it will leave your equipment behind, and it's a dead giveaway as to your location, where you're being and where you're thinking of going to, and it really brings on the Darwin aspect of this game of being able to think ahead. More conflicts going on the left, far left side of the map. The hexagon here. Pro Gamer is actually bugging out. Dark will go down. Dark was the player we just saw a moment ago, and he's going down to PubCAST. I reckon some shenanigans are in play here. It's very difficult to keep track of action that is indeed across each side of the map here. Smoke grenade going down by Pro Gamer. He does not want to fight. I can tell you right now, he does not want to fight. And what else can we do for our players here? If I look to my thing, all I can do is warm them up. That's all I can do. There's no one here that could really do with it. And Pro Gamer playing somewhat of a risky game here. In healing inside the tree. And it looks like he might be looking to win this conflict, and that would bring it down to 3 players. He is fighting for 3rd place right now. He's going to pop the active camo, takes a hit. He can't afford another hit. He cannot afford more damage, and it's now down to the last swing of the axe, the last flick of that bow, who is going to be on top here for our top 3 position in game here. And it's unfortunate. I mean, I'm not biased, but I could have seen Pro Gamer doing a little bit better, to be honest. I'm not impressed. It is Malhilitz who brings it forward, and she's indeed going to put herself in the top 3 position. Well played, well played. I can't complain, can I? Yeah, buddy, you did well. Well played there. I thought the other guy had you for sure.
I thought so too for a moment.
Yeah, do it for Germany. Good luck. Alright, cool. As we go to the center of the map here, the guys want to control this center area because, you know, this here is where you're getting your Darwinism from. It's going to give you a massive boost. You can be able to upgrade your character and improve your chances of winning the game. There it goes. It does drop. He picks it up, and it is about 150 Darwinism for his troubles there. The players are getting a bit separated at this point. They are getting a bit separated. Guys, get to the middle zone. We want to see this come to a close real soon. I hope I wasn't giving too much of the game away there, you know, but we do want to see the final, you know, the grand finale of this game within the center of this arena. Darwinism is going to drop to the far left, which is fortunate for this guy. He is I can be a little bit, I'm just a little bit biased, okay? I like this guy, okay? He spoke to me at the beginning. We had a giggle. Let's hope he wins. He's playing it very safe. He's playing it very safe. Going to pick up the Darwinism for himself, and also what are we up to for number 5 here? Russia is feeling a little bit chilly. He's going to make a little fire for himself. And what do our players really want for themselves at this moment? As I look to the inventory of PubCAST, he has a tripwire and 3 arrows. And that map he's looking at in-game will actually reveal the position of his opponent, so he can kind of place himself here and understand where he's at, his position in the world, and what he wants to do. I think he just wants a few more drops, a bit more equipment. He's lacking a bit. That tripwire is not going to help him. The tripwire is okay, but someone still has to walk through it to reveal their position, so it's like... It's not... For me, as soon as I get my tripwire, I try to use it up or just throw it away. So we have wings, a grapple hook player, and the tracker of Rasa. So all three of these players are going to be a big melting pot for us all to watch. I can't wait. We're going to see who is the best, not only as a player, but perhaps with class. Which class is the best to watch? We are moments away from the final conflict. It's going to be all three of them together getting involved, and to be quite honest with you guys, it's going to be a mess. This could be over with very quickly, or it could be a bit drawn out for us. They do have time. They do have a little bit more time to pick up them resources, to maybe sharpen their axe a little more. More Darwin is preparing to enter the center, so honestly, I don't think they're going to have a chance to pick it up. If they really need it, I can warm them up as well, which could make things a little bit interesting. There goes the tripwire, and it will be immediately destroyed by Merlitz, and PubCAST is in a very rough space here. He takes 3 of the best from Merlitz. Whoa, Merlitz! And he will go down and taste the snow, so it is 2 players remaining. Merlitz has got the kit. His equipment is sublime. He's just warming up this moment, and Russa... All eyes on you, pal, to make this look good. He's going to be tracking his opponent here to see if he can get the best instigate on here. The grapple's coming in, misses with the axe. Russa making Merlitz look like a bit of a newbie there and taking him back a step by removing his armor. Russa also, in my opinion, taking the shield a little bit too early. Which did save him a point of damage there, but also both players are still level pegging here. Although Russa could do with a little bit more equipment for his troubles, and I think he's on top of this. He knows exactly what's going on. He's gone invisible. He's going to pick up a few arrows for himself. These arrows could be vital in turning the table for this final fight, as it is the 2 players remaining within the center of the map. How much more drama do you need for this situation? It is Tracker versus the Grapple class. Grapple is my personal favorite class. It is the best. It is the most, incredible thing to do in this game. Flying at your opponent with a grapple. Gets the damage in. Brasso's at 450 damage at this point. Merlitz isn't very happy. Mind your language there, Merlitz. Get into the game.
Sorry.
Come on, buddy. You got this. He wants to win this. Russa is also still running rings around him. He is running rings around him, and the arena will, speaking of rings, get a little smaller for everyone here. Marlis also putting the damage on, clashing of axes. Will he follow up with the arrow? Just misses, and Russa is going to take the evasive approach here. He wants to go invisible and get the best engage possible for when they are, going to start trading blows. On top of the tower, they're very good position there, making it very difficult for Marlis to really return fire at all, and is just going to jump on down and get into it. He's down to his last point of damage. This could be it for Merlitz, unless he pulls something incredible out of the bag. He pops the shield. One thing he could do is try to force Merlitz out the arena like a bit of a sumo, which is what this game becomes at this stage. It is more of a sumo brawl. Who can push who out the ring?
Fuck.
Merlitz! Is he going to bring it back? I don't know what I'm going to see for the next few seconds here. Russell also going invisible. He is infuriating Merlitz at this point. Unfortunately, unlucky. Merlitz, you were playing so well. Okay.
Last fight was a little...
That was... Yeah. That was great to watch. Thank you so much. I'm going to be posting this replay up on Twitter. So thank you.
Okay, what's your name on Twitter?
It's Welshie_UK.
Welshie?
Yep. _UK. Welshie_UK.
Okay, thanks, man.
Thank you, guys. Yep, I'll see you.
See you.
And there we have it, ladies and gentlemen. Our PubCAST of the day. Thank you for tuning in. I do appreciate any and all of your feedback, as I am an aspiring caster at this moment. I want to see this game go far within the world of esports. I want to get the viewers hype. I want to get the players the attention they deserve for their efforts in game here, as Darwin Project for me personally is such a fun game to play. It is very fun. It's also free. Oh, I just unlocked some rare shoulders. Thank you all very much for coming by, and I'll see you next time. I've been Welsh UK.